Hi, are you bored? Me too. Have you also been extremely bored this past year? Cause me too. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're not thriving, but surviving because ultimately we're all gonna die, so like this life's pretty much whatever. It's Tuesday. I'm mostly gonna talk about games that in my mind it's better to play with people. I don't want to call them friends. Just me, bestie to you, telling you what games you might want to play with your friends, by yourself, whatever. Now, if you do want to play with your friends, I would highly recommend to use a platform like my personal favorite is Discord, just because it's easy. Whatever you want to use, just make sure you can have the vocal on with your friends. Be aware that it will be 100 times more fun to hear your friends. You're the gamer, so you probably already know. Okay, I'm just gonna give you some games that I thought were really cool to play with my people, or some of them you can play by yourself. So, like, your call. I'm just gonna give you the tools and feel free to use them as you'd like, or not. It's fine. As many of you know, there's a panoramic outside, so I've had to learn a lot of things by myself. One of them being having fun with my own thoughts. I had to come up with new ways, and I'm always looking for new games to play with my friends or even by myself that keep me entertained. So if you have any suggestions, please, like, I'm begging you, let me know. First recommendation would be Play-Doh. Play-Doh is this online app that compiles a lot of different games. So you have like the Werewolf, you have Bingo, personal favorite. I'm 80 years old, what's up? There's a lot of games that you can play either with like one person, two people. It really depends the game. My personal favorite, apart like from the Bingo, is actually Bounce. I practice a lot because I'm not really good at it, but it's okay, no judgment, just pain. Of group chats, you have everything you want to play. You can challenge people. You have soccer, you have archery, you have bowling. So the second recommendation would be Mario Kart. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Oh my god, hear me out. I promise it's gonna be, well, I don't know if it's gonna be good, but hear me out, hear me out. Remember like a year ago where Nintendo was like,
we're gonna give you guys like a multiplayer game mode.
And then there were rumors that the multiplayer mode was gonna be paper race. I don't even know, like, I was this close to deleting the app of my phone, but because I have no life, I kept it and I've been playing every day since. What's happening with Mario Kart is that basically you can race with your friends. As you can see, there are different settings that you can put, so you can play with computers or without any computers if you have a lot of friends that play Mario Kart. My only issue is that you can't really pick which circuit you're gonna race on. So, whew, boy, it is fun when you get your ass kicked with a blue shell, because yes, they still exist. Now that there's a multiplayer mode, please use it. It's actually really fun. It can be a bit laggy, but I would highly recommend. This next one, I was so happy to find. It's basically a mix of like telephone and Pictionary. The website is called Gartic Phone. You need a minimum of 4 players just so the game is like more fun. Sadly, it's one of those games that you can't play by yourself, really, but hey. So the first step is the game asks you to find a sentence. So my sentence could be, Ariana Grande sitting in a park eating popcorn. Usually you might want to start with something simpler like squirrel in a tree, but hey, if you're an artist, go off. Yeah, so all 4 players or more, it's up to 30 players, which can be really messy.
Every player gets to decide on a sentence they want other people to draw. So basically you do that, and then next round, step number 2, would be you get a sentence from someone else, and you have to draw that, and then that person after you has to write what they think the sentence is that you draw.
I just feel like it's one of those games that even with only artists and beautiful, talented people, it's gonna get messy. Like, it has to get messy. There's a timer. You have different modes of drawing, so you don't have to do like the classic sentence drawing. There's a mode where like you can play in the dark and you don't really see what you draw, or there's like a sandwich. So highly advised to be on Discord for one of those things, just because at the end of the game you get a little slideshow of what everybody has on, and like all the sentences that originally were supposed to be drawn, because 9 times out of 10 it's not gonna be that. But hey, it's always fun to hear people try to explain what they were doing, and then to see what the other person thought it was, and their guesses just being completely out of the blue, completely random, and just like, I think it's hilarious. I can make fun of people for that, so they make fun of me too. So to stay on the topic of Pictionary, there's this website that is called scribble.io, Scribblio, as I like to call it, you know, because we're besties. You can play with random people, so you don't have to have friends for this one or to find like a crowd. Basically, you get a word, and you have to draw it to make people guess. And then the quicker you guess, the more points you get. And of course, if you don't guess, you don't get any point. You can get a little hint at the top of like how many letters are in the word, but sometimes it's just not enough and you're wondering what the hell that person is drawing. So personally, a fave of mine, but it can get pretty frustrating unless you're not competitive like me, which... So this next one is also another one that I've discovered during our dear friend's birthday, Miss Rona. So it's called Backyard. This is basically the one website where you can put your camera and microphone directly on, not through like Discord or Zoom or whatever. It's up to you. I know a lot of people have privacy issues with that. It's like the only website that has that option. Backyard is kind of like Play-Doh, in the sense that you have a lot of different games at the exact same spot. So you get like Blocus, you get the Werewolf again. You have a lot of little tank games that are really fun, quick and easy. You have some cards game, you have like Scrabble, all those things that make it easier, I think, to play with more people. I hope you like it. Okay, lastly, I'm gonna end up on like some really flimsy recommendations, so like bear with me. I'm gonna recommend Cards Against Humanity. On their actual website, like legit website, they do offer a free download for little cards. You do have to like print them and cut them and all of that. So that's an opportunity if you have like roommates or if you want to play with people and you don't want to buy the game. Remember, they can just be inspiration for you to make your own if you're into like crafts and dark humor. So that's your call if that's your type of game. But there's this really famous website that basically puts you in line to play virtually with Cards Against Humanity. That would be like my go-to if you're having a little more like laid back night. And I've learned to do a lot of things by myself. One of them not being able to cut my hair. So, okay, also don't judge me. This is wash day, so I do need to like get things sorted out, but this is all my hair. And none of it this is cute. And then you have this little rat's tail just hanging out. I really appreciate you sticking so long to see all my recommendations. I hope you didn't know at least 2-3 of them. I didn't know them until, you know, panoramic. That's cool. I hope those suggestions were unknown to you on some level. I hope you do try them out. If you do, please let me know which one you think was the most cool, the most entertaining, easy to use. That's also like a big part of it, I'd say. But please remember to empty your email boxes, because that pollution is not cute. I really appreciate you watching until here now, still being here, or tuning in for, you know, listening to me. I do hope you find recommendations that you actually enjoy and that were new to you or interesting, or that you want to now try with your friends. So I'm glad I could help. always of service for my besties. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video, and I wish you very good whatever it is you're having.